Good morning, guys. Welcome to the second session. Like we finished 1 day gap. Please mute, please. Right. We are into the IT completed. So the real business process over, SAP details over, ABAP also completed. ABAP prerequisite knowledge also completed. Now we are into the project. So project, general projects, non-SAP projects, SAP projects. What are all the companies involved in SAP projects? Okay. So now you got who is the implementation partner, who is a client, who is a customer, who is a end user as well. Complete all those details. I just gave it. Then we have to follow some strategy methodology to continue. SAP recommends to go for ASAP methodology. Earlier, now it is only just renamed or extended to activate methodology. The flow remains same. So this phase, this model through, we will do it. So 5 phases: preparation phase, the requirement gathering happens completely. That is system scope and study, finalizing the modules and all. Then in the business blueprint phase, a lot of meetings, final result. Functional consultants decide, okay, how to address the customer's concerns, customer requirement, how do we fulfill or justify the client requirement. Based on that, they will decide module wise blueprints, they will prepare it. Then finally, so now blueprints based blueprints based FS documents created. So if you look at this screen, first business requirement is the first document. BBP is the second document. FS is next follow on document. Then subsequent document should be technical specification. TS document followed by unit test document. Then functional test document, system testing, integration testing, functional level testing. Finally, UAT, user accept testing. See, this is not only the activity flow. See, if you look at this above section is left arrow, below is right arrow. You hope you guys understand this, which means actually, hmm, okay, what is the connectivity is the requirement based BBP prepared, BBP based FS prepared, FS to TS prepared. So that is the way here who are involved under business requirement, functional consultants and users are involved, client involved. Then in the BBB phase also client approval is there, functional consultant and users client approvals. FS only prepared by functional consultant. FS prepared by functional consultants. Yes. So it's yesterday there was a question like it is not like seniors only involved in the FS preparation. Mostly, why seniors are given high priority because they are client facing. Because some, if already they were exposed to the implementation project and all, then definitely they could handle this current client also, current project also effectively. That is the reason the senior consultants are given priority. Because freshers and all, if something goes wrong, that is again that's we don't do any kind of R&D with the client. That's why best practice seniors only. uh, okay, our company, our development company, you always think that we are at Accenture, we are going to client implement for BMW, this model, you try to understand it, right? Technical specification, the conversion of FS to TS done by ABAP, mostly senior ABAPers, or else we were trained how to do that as a freshers also. We give training to the freshers that how to convert FS to TS also. It is very easy. FS talk on more functionality, business requirement and functionality. TS technical, you can we call it as FSD, functional specification documentation. This is TSD, technical specification documentation. Then unit testing, developer level testing and confirmation, functional level testings, functional consultant. Because see, again, I have there are a lot of things to talk here. Slowly I'll try to explain. ABAPer will get technical specification. Based on that, we will go through it, we'll clarify all of your doubts. Then, based on complete clarity, we will develop it. Which report to be developed, which form to be developed, which screen to be designed. Okay. So now, 1 second. Okay, fine. Next, which is screen to be designed. Based on that, the development completes, testing completes. ABAP's testing completes, will hand over to the functional. Functional level, it is work. It is everything is passed in all cases. Then it will move on to the. It will move on to the this one. So now, if you go to the user acceptance testing, this, like if you look at ABAPer, we don't develop anything on our own. That you have to understand first, because this is not the live server. This is not the training server. This is the live server, isn't it? Live in the sense, always in a once you deployed into your project, your development always to be with respect to client. Okay, we don't develop any casually or any learning purpose, because everything, your time is billable, and you are a billable resource to the this one client. That's why always we do development activity with whatever the task assigned to us. Who will assign the task? One way, our lead assign, team lead assign, ABAP lead assign task to the ABAP team member, and other side, functional consultant assign task also sometimes. This depends on the organization size, right? So now everything, okay, everything is relevant to the interdependence. Interdependent in the sense, business requirement based, BBP based, FS based TS. This is the connectivity you have to understand. Okay, yes, all the relevant. So that is either functional consultants and VAPers are trying to fulfill the client's requirement only. So everything is, we will work on a serious mode to fulfill those, to satisfy the requirement. Moreover, a mapper will get the task as consultant, functional consultant. Accordingly, we will develop it. We don't develop anything on our own. Everything task will be given to you. When the task is given to you, they will give sufficient enough ample time. Okay. Yes, you might be. They will also assess you are at a junior level or mid level or senior level. What exactly your experience and expertise. Accordingly, they will give enough time. So you have in this, okay. But SAP says and the client also says two statements. Take your own time, no worries. But develop in such a way that to avoid the future issues, because your development should work perfectly when it should pass all the test cases. So that is, you have to think in all directions, dimensions, and develop in that way. That's why we have to learn a standard way of development. We have to implement the standard way of, okay, development activity and as well as implementation activity also. Yes, this is what the thing is. Okay, clear? So yes, suppose you are unable to, you are stuck at one place. Your colleagues, team members are there to guide you, help you, and moreover, your lead also will support. Mostly in any project, all team act like a team only. Team means it's a kind of collaboration and a kind of supportive. Okay, everyone supporting to others. So definitely we have to, because the client is not aware of all those things. We can internally take the help, and finally we have to develop it perfectly. Okay, this is what the thing is. Okay, so this is one sequence. Similarly, SD, MM, PP, QM, all modules like these many, each each report or form or screen development, they will create FS document and TS document, because one object specific, all these documents finally we have to hand over to the uh, client or customer. This is a kind of document flow. Okay, clear? Yes. So going forward, I will also show you one sample FS. We will see section by section what is there in the, what is to be filled in that. Then next level, one sample TS document we will take. We will also see how to create a test cases, test a small deviation from the main, because yeah, here I can write it. Suppose testing. Testing is a separate course, in fact, but it is integrated with the development. Developers need testing knowledge. The testers require development knowledge. It goes any project. Okay, see, both it goes hand in hand. That means simultaneously. Like okay, a development happening immediately, it is hand over to the testing. Any while testing any issues, it will be reverted again. We'll do this one. So we will keep on testing, and we will keep on do the changes to the program development till we achieve the final expected desired output. Okay, right. Testing. Testers are there, manual testing, and a lot of tools also there nowadays. Again, performance tools separate like Selenium. Okay, many other tools are there, testing tools. So some companies uses manual way, some companies uses tools also for recording purpose and all. So testing, like even testing knowledge is required for ABAPers, functional and users also. Everyone involved in this testing field. But ABAPers level testing is different, functional level testing is different, user level testing is different. This is again. So there is a one. If you go to just that means ABAPers, functional and test users also required testing knowledge. There is a testing life cycle is there. Just like we went to the SDLC life cycle. You remember first where I think I did not write. I wrote in the one screenshot. Software development life cycle is there. Business scope study, everything. So here this is like a testing life cycle. So yeah, when I say life cycle, yes, first and foremost, the begins with test plan. So test plan is nothing but we have to plan first. Okay, what are the test cases to be tested? So prepare. Okay, preparing all test cases list. Then take each case and as well perform testing, and record the result. Record the result of if this test case pass, this test case fail, etc. Yes. So prepare Excel sheet and try to test as much as possible. Yeah, in detail, depth, because testers thinks wantedly in a way of negative way of thinking and testing, because they assume that they himself as a user, whatever the way user may chance or scope to what kind of users may do mistakes, those mistakes only they pre-assume and they will try to implement and test in all cases also. All cases they will try to test it. Suppose if you consider, just I'm giving because however it's not a deviation, but one day this knowledge is also I have to test. I have to show it to you. Let's take one screen is there, SAP screen. In SAP screen, very frequently you come across a plant and you come across company code, etc. So company code. Left side whatever is there. This is called as a plant is a label field label. Right side, whatever I am drawing, this is called as a input field. Plant is a 4 character simple input field. It can accommodate only 4. The length itself is 4. Company code also 4, just this way. So this is your two input fields. Field label, input field, or text field, input field, this way. So that is this label through user can see, okay, I need to enter plant here, I need to enter company code here. So how do we go for validation of this? Validation of this particular thing is, first let us take positive testing. Okay. So positive testing means this enter correct values and provide the correct result, correct output. Okay, this is your overall positive test. Okay, so that means correct values means their point of view, the right vocabulary is enter valid value, enter valid value, and you can go for yes, provide the yes, valid output, valid values, valid output. That is kind of positive testing, right? So plant 1,000, company code 1,000, valid. It's correct. Then negative testing. Negative testing is nothing but test with invalid values, incorrect values, incorrect, invalid values. Then what to do? In positive case, it will proceed to the next screen, next subsequent activity. In negative case, negative test case, what happened? Stop. Okay, stop the activity and throw the error message. So, like I will take here. So now stop the activity and display error way. Display message with error. That means display error message simply. Display error message. No further subsequent. Okay, this is about like if you enter like negative testing. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 7, 6, 8, 9, something like that. So we have to say that plant so and so does not exist, plant does not exist. Yes, this way. Like if user enters AB 1, 2, 3, ABC 1, 2, 3, something, because you cannot enter more than 4 characters. So this both should support alphanumeric. It should support alphanumeric plant. Majority will go with the digits or numbers only. But some companies cases we have to, yes, this is. Another one is blank testing. Blank or blank testing. Yes. Okay. Or neutral testing. Okay. Neutral testing. Check the spelling. Neutral. Okay. Suppose what is the meaning of that is, do not enter or type any value and try to execute. And execute means proceed to the next level. This is actually, it's not a error. It is by mistake user bypass this entering the value into this particular field. So in that case, what we have to do? Show error message. Show, we can say warning message. Warning message stating that okay, plant field is empty. Plant field is empty, something like that. Our company code is empty this way. Okay. So this is about your overall like three levels of testing. And I said if you go for what is that? Second, the testing course. There are they teach 100 levels of testing also they will do it. They will go for system level testing. Integration means cross module testing, load testing, regression testing, whether this application is working fine in all aspects or not. If the number of users load increases, load testing, Smoke volume testing, there are n number of user acceptance testing, UAT. So these things, okay, this is again because it's a common topic I'm covering here. Okay, testing life cycle and all, right? But this is again the theory only. But in the practicals, also we are going to test whatever being discussed here. Everything we will discuss going forward, right? We will be back where we deviated testing here. Okay. Yes. Maximum as much as cases you can take it and test it. Right. Then next we will move on to the web basis functionals. Yeah, here. So in the realization phase, respective consultants they do perform their kind of activities are also right. Because I said on that last session, yes, there was a this was the slide I prepared it. So if you look at, there are three companies involved here because this was I was talking on a support project point of view. Right. Suppose SAP developer, SAP developers are those who are working with SAP AG or SAP SC main. Okay, they have complete authorization, full-fledged authorization, complete. Okay. Next, after that, yeah, I mean to say what is the meaning of complete authorization means they are releasing version by version, release by release. They are keep on adding some add-on things to the existing SAP software is keep on undergoing changes. So if they want to perform the change, they don't take permission of any client or any implementation partners, nothing, no need to inform to anyone also. According to their plan, their observation, their customers' feedback, accordingly, they are changing. Okay, that's why I said full authorization, complete authorization they have. Yes, right. Second, consultants are associated with, if it could be Accenture, it could be IBM or TCS or Wipro, there are many implementation partners are there. These implementation partners have functional basis above consultants. But consultants, what they do? Consultants are, okay, have consultants have authorization to only configuration and development. That's it. This ABAPers are responsible for development. Basis is configuration with respect to administration. Functional configuration is with respect to business activity, business process based. Yes. So that means these consultants only authorized to perform this activity only. Our role is very clear. Suppose functional people want to do development or ABAPers want to configuration. No, that is not at all allowed. That is not at all accepted in the. First of all, we cannot open those screens and all. We are not authorized. That they will only when the while creating the authorization matrix, just like users and consultants. How many functional, how many basis, how many ABAPers, those many users only they will prepare it because they are initial users to perform configuration or consultant activities throughout 1 year. Then when the end user, before go live, the 500 end users are created in the production box. Okay, what will happen? The users start working after that. So because they purchased 500 licenses, 500 users only they need to create, not more than that. This is about your authorization point of view, like that. So whatever the assigned task only you have to do. Even though I know everything SAP also you cannot do because I said in Java.NET one person or two three people can do end to end. But here, everyone have their unique roles, basis position and roles different, above position roles different. Everyone have their own responsibility. It's not like that. Okay, I want to do everything single man. No, that is not entertained in SAP. Okay, to perform end-to-end activity. Right. It's a team building. We three coordination through. We will finally proceed. And finally, what is authorization topic? Authorization is nothing but like everywhere restriction. Okay, suppose SD consultant want to perform MM configuration or FI configuration also not accepted. See, this way restrictions are there. Even basis consultant cannot develop or ABAP consultant they cannot do admin activities. It's the restrictions. And moreover, if we want to do any direct software related direct changes and all, no, you are not authorized. That is, so consultants have authorization, okay, but to some extent only. Yes. But these developers have complete authorization. Finally, we are going to the end user level. End users means they are department wise end users. End users are authorized. End users are authorized to perform mm, to perform respective assigned activity. Assigned assigned daily day-to-day activities. Okay, because yes, suppose ESD end users, MM users, HR users, what exactly they will do repetitive task because we trained to them that task only. They have very limited scope. Okay, see, full some extent and very limited. Authorization is also you can see top-down approach because they are only using SAP. Finally, that's why they are end users, final use. They can only use. They don't have anything to change also, anything to do, even very limited. Repetitive task, they will do it. Okay. But if any requirement comes, any issue comes, then they will escalate to the consultants, then we will address to them. This is a kind of authorization point of view discussion one time at least because don't think that we will start formal subject however we'll start subject but this is also already we have started subject you come to that feeling this is not anything irrelevant thing I am discussing everything relevant only because tomorrow or other day you have to aware of all these things if you want to work in a project point of view because the it's not my weakness. I'll go depth and depth, knowingly, unknowingly, whatever the topic. So, but you try to catch and note down the things, everything. Okay, sometimes I am few things I'm repeating because whatever I feel like which most important, emphasize more focused on that particular topic. I'll repeat and repeat. So you should not feel bore repetition point of view. So you consider that that is the most important statement or something information. Okay, because and moreover, finally, if something I missed while in the flow point of view, later I realized I'll come back and I'll cover that point. You have to okay balance that part also because that's the reason initially when the session begins you may have so many questions but when the session is progressing by end of the session majority all of your questions automatically I'll cover. Okay, majority I'm trying to give almost maximum clarity I'm trying to give here, right? Okay, fine. Yes, in the realization phase configurations over all 100 or module wise developments are completed. Then final preparation. Yes, this is the users are created in the production box and training also completed. Then there is a data migration is done by, yes, functional and as well as ABAPers integration through. We will do it. Okay, we will develop this master data migration related programs we have to develop to upload master data or transaction data from legacy system to SAP system. We have to develop ABAPers are okay, required to develop to upload model wise Excel's legacy data. Okay, this is also separate topic. We are going to talk on conversions. Okay, BDC and LSMW topic. Then there is a cutover strategies. Cutover means because to avoid the last minute any kind of missing activities, the transition should happen smoothly. To 31st night, I said 31st night business hour last 7 o'clock business closed. That last minute entry also should carry forward to the SAP because they don't want to miss any entry. Okay, that's why it is they will plan in such a way. If required, some companies after go live also users enters the data for a week or two. They will enter the data in both systems, non-SAP also, SAP also. Once they are adapting completely, then they minimize this non-SAP. They will adapt to. They will stick to SAP. Okay, right. Then I said support also we will give hypercare support. Okay, because anything happened, they did some kind of mistakes. Immediately, quickly we have to resolve it because that is the live business point. Right. Next, that's about your 5 pages. Then we moved towards what is customization. I explained and all those development activities, your roles and responsibilities. Indirectly, I explained. Right. Then coming to the implementation project. Actually, implementation is called as, yes, there is a one more terminology called as greenfield implementation. Yes. What exactly greenfield? That is from the beginning to till end. That is the client or customer totally into non-SAP. They are completely migrating from non-SAP to SAP. Okay, right. This is about your implementation project. Yes. I said this is given considered as a high priority, high preference in the SAP point of view. This is in interview point of view. To assess anybody's experience, we will generally ask how many implementations you did in your SAP career. Based on that, we will come to one general guess. Okay, someone have only support experience, someone have implementation experience. Implementation with support experience, both experience is the uh, it's a good combination, we can say that a good exposure, we can say. Right, coming to the next topic, support or maintenance projects. Okay, support also, production support also, or AMS, annual maintenance service or support project. Sorry, annual maintenance support project only. Yes. Right, yearly if they go for renew AMS projects. Right, now in support, okay, in support what will happen? Like consultants are handling tickets, tickets, okay, raised by users. Users are nothing but customer. Yes. Okay. Customer is one, client is one, but users are n. Because when you said client or customer, that is the company name. Users are who are associated with their department wise users. That is about your, yes. Consultants are many. Right. Then question comes, what is ticket? Because ticket is not like any railway or flight ticket. No, ticket is a okay. A ticket is a, here in support project we use this terminology. Ticket is a issue or a kind of problem raised by raised by user to consultant. Yes, this is what the thing is. Okay, suppose you have to understand this one. We go with one more slide, previous slides, SAP project slide. Yes, like suppose you just try to understand it. There are complete all developments completed, master data upload completed. On one fine day, the go live happens. Go live happens means our consultant role ends and the user's role begins. Correct? Users daily they will keep on working. Right. But since the users are new to SAP system, there is a scope of mistakes. Okay. Mistakes expected by the are done by the users. Okay. Completely. Adapting to SAP standards and this one takes time. So then, while working with SAP, what happened? Any issue comes, they cannot, yes, users, okay, users cannot solve the issues issues on their own. That is, they self-based, they cannot resolve on their own because the reason is users are trained only to perform the limited access, limited transactions only, limited transaction codes because the daily very even user to user also they cannot help mutually. Then if any issue rises at the users, if they are unable to solve, then they will escalate. So that's what users okay, escalation, this is the word we use it in the project. Escalate the issue or ticket because the issue is prepared in the ticket. Ticket also there is a one format. What exactly which transaction code you are facing, what exactly the error message, and they try to provide the screenshot. So there's a format accordingly. So escalate to what is that support support partner. Then why I mentioned support partner? Because here, here is like our Accenture is responsible only for implementation or support also. If it is support, hypercare support must be given in the part of as a part of this only. Okay, but sometimes what happened post go live, okay, 2 3 months support, but the support entire complete support project also can be given to the Accenture only, not only hypercare, extended support. So in that case, we can say that Accenture is going to be the implementation partner and the support partner also. Yes. But sometimes what will happen? Sometimes what will happen? Like the issues happens between the client and the implementation partners. Then they said that no, you only do the implementation, that's it. We will give this support to another IT company like HP, IBM, okay, Techem, other companies are. So in that case, the strategy differs. So what happened? Implementation done by one IT company and the support is giving by another company. Okay, that's what. Okay, right. This is the way. So always, and moreover, They cannot solve the issues on their own. Any end user are facing some issue here, okay? Obviously, they always dependent on any one of the IT company. When as long as they are continuing in SAP, they have to dependent on SAP IT company only. And moreover, today this client entered in SAP. They entered in SAP, they will continue with SAP journey. Then when they will exit from SAP, no, there is no point of exit from SAP because there is no alternative software for SAP. Okay, that's why all 4 lakhs customers they entered into SAP, they started using SAP, they are continuing with SAP journey only. Okay, not only 4 lakhs, a lot of new customers also adding daily basis also. That's why everyone enter into SAP, there is no exit from SAP. Very hardly one or two cases, they don't want to cost point of view or some kind of their reason, they go to there is no alternative. But SAP, I told you, right? If not, you can also continue with non-SAP softwares also in your organization. Majorly SAP and few departments, non-SAPs also can be supported. Okay, clear? Then, see, as a learner or as a student, we are learning SAP, we'll get into SAP industry, we'll continue our journey with SAP rest of the life. Same as a client or customer also, they purchased SAP, they implemented SAP, their users are using SAP, the SAP journey will continue forever. Okay, so I can say this statement, there is only entry into SAP. There is no exit from SAP. It could be a consultant point of view and as well as use client point of view. Okay, right. That's why you have sufficient work, sufficient projects in SAP forever. Okay, no worries at all. Right. I'm coming to next topic. Is so you are ready to work in implementation project also, support project also. If you are working in a support project, what will be your nature of work? In support, suppose in implementation projects, okay, I said Abapus, one implementation project will work for SD, another implementation project will work on MM. Like this way, we'll getting techno-functional exposure. Right. Okay, vice versa, functional consultant also get exposed with technical. It is a kind of integration. Okay, this is about. So consultants always okay, the nature of work in support is they have to be available whether the tickets are there or not, but their presence there, they have to be always ready because we don't know when the ticket comes. When the ticket comes, the ticket means the issue. The issue can be three types. It could be functional configuration issue, basis configuration issue, or ABAP development issue. That's why when it is assigned to you, then your time starts. You have to, in support, there is a priority based tickets are there. So that's why we use this word called as ticket. Ticket have, okay, having priority. What is the priority? This is the terminal P0, sorry, P0. P0 means very high priority, very high priority ticket, priority. Yes. Then P1, P2, P3, like that. Okay, P1, then P2, then P3 tickets. Yes. So who will decide this priority? Very high priority, then high priority, then okay, it's okay, manageable, kind of middle priority, then low. Yes. So priority based, client only decides because they know the seriousness. They are waiting for your issue resolution. Because here we will use this word called as what is that? Resolve the issue, resolve the issue, or address the address the issue or ticket, or otherwise resolve or rectify. Okay, yes, that is called as ticket. Handle the ticket, handling ticket also. That is nothing but handling customers issue also. These are all the different types of terminology we use it here. So their client is waiting for your solution. Otherwise, it's impacting, it is hampering the business. That's why they decide priority. Okay, priority always decided by the client or customer or user only. If they decide very high priority, you have to solve in within hours. Yes, within hours only we have to solve the issue. High priority is within 12 hours, means 1 day. This is okay. Middle priority within 1 or 2 days, okay. This is okay, depends. Like this is low priority, means you can take 3 4 days or else a week also, it's okay, manageable. This is a kind of least, because always they will talk on hours based. Okay, how many hours you worked on this particular. So this is again a ticket handling things. So there are some ticket handling tools are there. Okay, ticket handling can be done manually or tools there. I said Jira is there. Jira is most commonly used ticket handling tool. If you go to ServiceNow, this is also one of the ticket handling tool. There are some simply some people they go with normal Excel, or there are ready-made ticket handling tools. I said a few days back, if you go to yes, I will just simply search ServiceNow. So that yes. So project management tools and ticket handling tools. Actually, this Jira is not only mainly ticket handling. ServiceNow is not on ticket handling. It is more than ticket handling. It will do lot many things can be done. Yes. So a lot of ticketing tools we call it as. So in the tools, we are going to assign, these are all the wrappers, these are all the bases, these are all the functional control. It automatically assigns the task to you. When task is assigned, you will get a mail, WhatsApp message, or normal message to your mobile to alert you. So when the task is assigned to you, you have to quickly, actively, you have to work and solve and provide the. Suppose, like there is a kind of workflow. When ticket, yeah, yes, you opened, yes, you opened. Then you have some doubts on that. Okay, again, the log is continuously sequence step by step, it will be maintained. He's responded, then client responded, then the consultant responded. The chain of mails going on, activities, discussions going on. Sometimes clarity purpose, they will take in a live call, join in the Teams meeting and all. They'll try to understand closely by looking at the error screen and all. This is the called as okay handling tickets. Okay, yes. Now you have to be ready to work on this one. Sometimes what happens, if no issue or no ticket from client, no work for you. But sometimes we will get heavy tickets, sometimes no tickets. Okay, the both cases we have seen. But you all consultant must be available for 8 hours, 9 hours in the respective timings also. Okay, this is called a. So in this case, if we work mostly on support project, what will happen? We will get exposure to the issue resolutions. The implementation project is structured way of development and configuration. That is one type of exposure. Support, you will get different types of exposure because we don't know. Even the user also don't know what type of issue today they are going to face. Okay, this is the way we will work on support project. Okay, clear? Yes. Next, mostly I explained. Okay, this one. Right. Again, last statement. In support project, suppose then one issue is escalated to us. Okay, we are the support partners. Then what happens? We try to solve at our level. Uh, as a team member, completed team lead project, everyone involved. But the issue is more complicated. We are unable to solve. Suppose that is the final case. Then what to do? What to do? We will also escalate to the finally to the SAP itself. That is, this is the product-based company. They are the owners. They are the manufacturers. That means entire end-to-end developers are they. They have to give the complete solution. So certain things we are unable to solve at our consulting level, we'll escalate to the client. We seeing that while supporting to so and so client, the issue is like this. Okay, we are unable to solve it. Kindly guide. So what happens? The guidance will happen like this. First, SAP level also we will also raise P0, P1, P3. That is priority tickets. Ticket also have timeline and priority also completely. Next, uh, what happened? First, they will check this user before supporting to this user. This user is yearly maintenance is there. That is, they are renewal. It's not like they purchased this client purchased SAP. That's okay, but they are into annual maintenance. That is, they are renewed. Then SAP entertained all their issues. That they will look at the renew policy also. They refer to that. Yes. So they are already under renewal. All issues they will entertain. So what happens? The issue resolution comes like this. SAP developers guide to ABAPers. ABAPers in turn go and guide to the they solve to the because SAP developer they cannot provide direct solution to the user. No, they will provide. This is the level by level you have to understand because consultant can only understand the solution quickly provided by SAP. Okay, so this is what you have to do. We are at the middle. We are associated with IBM, Accenture, TCS. One end SAP, another end is client is there. So this is first level escalation. This is second level escalation. Okay, you always think this picture is most important in our throughout program throughout because you learn the course also with respect to project. Every topic we will try to understand. You immediately think tomorrow how we are going to work this particular task or this one. Okay, so this is what about the overall. Next we will move maximum information I tried to give on support project. Yes, then next level is yes, next type of project is what is the next type of project? That is upgrade project. Upgrade projects. So, what is the meaning of upgrades? Upgrading is nothing but upgrading from lower version to higher version. Yes, SAP always recommends to the customers that you always upgrade. See, upgrade is the terminology applicable to the software or system. Okay, updating upskills is our profile, resume, our knowledge level, skill upgrade. Skill upgrade sometimes skill update, skill upgrade. Both are similar only. So, what is the meaning of this? Is again I told you one general example will go. You have using iPhone or Samsung phone. Using old model phone and expecting all latest features is possible? No, possible. Same way, if you are expecting latest current features, obviously go for the recently released model is the best one. All the features it does support. Okay, so SAP software point of view also the same case applicable here. So if you are expecting new features, always we have to update only, right? So this upgradation also they cannot do on their own. Okay, because I told you here versions comes into picture 4.7 to ECC, ECC to HANA, HANA in HANA also many, yes, many things are there. Yes, this is your, yes, okay, yes, ASAP methodology and the customization, development and all already covered. Then consultant roles covers. Then finally we are into types of projects. Yes, maintenance, upgrade projects, right? Now, so this upgrade, we have to go to the versions now. Yes, SAP version. So where is that versions? No, this is the versions. Still, if you go to this versions point of view, yes, these are all the versions released. Like we have already started from ECC onwards, but SAP said that all ECC users, ECC client need to upgrade to HANA. Initially, they targeted 2020. Then customers are unable to do it. They targeted next to 2025 also. Now SAP said that 2025, 2025, so 27, they have to all ECC projects will migrate to HANA. It is SAP statement, SAP given statement. Like users also, consultants also, clients also, everyone need to migrate by 2027. We are at 25. That is another 2 years. Mostly we are expecting HANA projects only, not the ECC. Slowly all ECC will minimize and HANA only. When HANA was launched initially, it was very cost. That's why customers were hesitating to adapt and purchase and all. Slowly now SAP streamlined the cost factors also. That's why SAP recommending everyone need to migrate. See, one way is request, another way is command. Because finally, SAP is, even though like this is your year by year. Mostly they released October, November, the 10th month, ninth month, and all. Every year they released. Okay, with new features. Overall, product is SAP HANA, but year by year they add on something. Then 2020 onwards, 2021 came. After that, 2021 came directly 23 and 25. So what is missing here? 24 is missing because the 2 years they gave gap. Even they someone said 22 is also not released. After every 2 years they are releasing. Okay. SAP recommends if you want to go for latest 2025 is the latest version and release also. Yes. So that any client want to explore or they want to use the high-end latest features, latest version is here. So when they are upgrading, SAP will get business obviously, and even the implementation partners also they are ready to do implementation support and upgrade projects also. That's why they will also get. So there is a while upgrade. Sometimes what they will OS level upgrade, database upgrade, then SAP upgrade happens. Upgrade is a 2-3 days activity only. It doesn't take more than 3 days. Okay, the business need to stop at that time because it's upgradation is transition from lower to higher. This is type of everyone users should be there. ABAP basis functional all everyone need to involve in the upgrade projects. So ABAPers point of view after a basis people key role is upgrade projects. They plays very vital role here, right? Then after upgrade, post upgrade, ABAPers need to activate and adjust to certain G programs and all. That is ABAPers responsibility. So this is a kind of unique exposure, right? Coming to the last one is rollout projects. So the rollout projects, sorry, rollout. So what exactly is? Some companies, they only implement head office first, branches next. That is kind of rolling out to the branch one, branch two, branch three. First, they will check whether SAP completely suits for our everything operations. Then, once they are comfortable, they'll extend the implementation to the other branches also. That is one type of role. Sometimes another kind of definition is they will implement for the origin country. If it is a client is Indian based, first they will go for India implementation. Then later they will extend it to the another Australia implementation, and then next year UK branch implementation, or else next year US branch implementation. Year by year, country by country. That is your extending rollout. Because rollout is it is very simplified way of working only. Just extending, okay, extending or re-implementing. Extending implementation to other countries it could be, or it could be branches also. Suppose example, India to Australia, if you consider it. What happens? The client is same, the company logo almost same. Only what differs, if any plants we have to add, additional plants are added. Australia specific currency code to be added. Any local government rules according to the. Please mute, please. Everyone should be in mute. Yes, sir. Any questions? Anyone have any questions? Okay. Right. Right. Next. So this is your extending to the next countries. Okay. According to the country, local currencies and all. Okay. Just majority, it remains kind of re-implementation by minimum changes. Okay. We will end, we'll start one more session. Thank you for reminding. Yes.